Hey architects, and welcome to the third user guide for the Townbuilder. This time we will talk about pegs and magnets. So, what are pegs and magnets? A lot of building designers integrate pegs or magnets, magnet slots rather, into their buildings to allow users to stabilize multiple floors of a building on their table. Often you just bump into it while you play, and if everything then comes apart, that's really annoying. So we implemented an entire system for that. So let me explain to you how pegs and magnets work in the Townbuilder. If you have any model, you will be able to place some pegs and magnets on them. To do so, you will have to select the model, meaning it is orange. You can either do that by clicking on it or by selecting it from the hierarchy menu here on the right hand side. Alright, after having it selected, head over here to the pegs and magnets menu. By clicking on it, you will see this selection here. Alright, so what do we see here? We see a couple of input fields, namely top and bottom input fields. They are labeled like that, and they have this option selected none. This just means you don't have any pegs placed currently. So the easiest way to place pegs is by selecting your option from the options menu up here. So you can place a peg, you can place nothing, you can place a 6mm square, 5mm square, 6mm round and 5mm round magnet. So I will go with pegs here and I press apply to all, and as you can see we now have 3 pegs up here, or rather 1 full peg and 2 half pegs, and on the bottom we will find the corresponding holes to them. So yeah, this is the quickest way. Now, obviously this isn't the perfect way to do it. You don't want pegs everywhere on your models. It is possible to print like that, but you will just get connection points where you don't want them, and it makes much more sense to place them by hand. So placing pegs by hand is pretty simple. You just hover the option on the menu here and it will highlight where this peg will be placed. So if I want to place something in the middle, I'll just hover it until I find the middle, and then I can place the peg there by just selecting its option. So now we have a peg just up here. The same applies for the bottom. Just turn the camera so you can properly see, and just like that you can place a 6mm square down here. That's just how easy it is. So yeah, this is how pegs work. I'll show you on another model that has a couple more pegs. Our curved floors can get quite large, I think, so with a K floor maybe. Oh yeah. As you can see, we have quite a few pegs that are going on here. So these are all bottom pegs, and as you can see there, quite a few. So finding the right one might be a bit more difficult here, but still the highlighting hopefully helps with that. Alright. So, to explain how pegs and magnets should be placed on your model, I will start with a very basic example. I have this small cottage from the community library, and I will place some pegs on there. So, if we look at it from above, without the roof shown, this is done by the way by clicking this button here. For each floor you can toggle its visibility. We will want this to sit tight. Right, it's only about 6 squares in width, so most printers can print this as a single piece. We don't need to group anything, but we want the roof to not slide off during play. Only when you wanted to, you should be able to take it off. So what we will do is place at least 3 pegs, but on this simple model it is easily possible to place 4 or 5. So a typical candidate for placing pegs is the corners. This is where most modelers place it when they are designing their models. So let's just go ahead and select all 4 corners here, or 4 columns, sorry, and just apply pegs to their positions. So now we have 4 pegs coming out of the model. If it is not possible to place them on the corner for some reason, you can always go ahead and place them wherever else you like. For example, you could place it in the middle of this wall. No problem. Just select your preferred option, and there you have another peg, and then also place it here, and there we go. Now we have this option to place the pegs really anywhere we want. Now let's showcase another thing. As you've seen in the beginning, in the basics part, it can happen that you only have half a peg on any model, because the model just ends there. So to complete this peg, we would need to select this second side here, and now we have a complete peg. Since this is printed as one piece, this is not a problem. Alright, now that we have our pegs down on the lower floor, let's head over to the roof. Of course, now we will need to actually hit the right positions for these pegs. So what I like to do is toggle the visibility quite a bit. We have this square right here with this position where we want a peg to sit. So this will be right here. Now, the bottom side of pegs is most often more difficult to actually place, because as you can see, there are multiple models intersecting here. We will now need to place a peg hole on each one of those, because the other models that don't have the peg hole yet will block the peg hole of the already applied ones. So we will select the peg here and apply it. Now you can see there's this circle here, but it is still filled out. And it is filled out by these models here. So let's apply a peg to this as well, and apply a peg to this as well. And now, as you can see, we have a nice peg hole there. So next up, this position here. This will be here. Yeah, as you can see, there are again two models intersecting there. And here we go, peg hole and peg hole. As you will notice now, oh, I failed to position it on the right side, sorry. As you will notice now, here is a beam protruding there. This is, I think, a stylistic choice of the person who modeled this. And as you can see, it slightly intersects with our peg hole. So this peg will actually not be usable. Now we've learned something new. We decided where to place our pegs depending on the bottom, right? But this doesn't always make sense. Sometimes the floor above it just isn't made for pegs there. So let's redo this whole thing. This is the beauty of it, right? We can make little mistakes and still get the correct results in the end here in our tutorials and our user guides. So since we want a couple of pegs, I would say we place 4. So the roof is nice and secure. And to do that, if you remember, the sides are a no-go because of the beams that were placed there. So we will need to place it on the fronts, on the back side and the front side here. But that is not a problem. With some little clicks, we have our pegs, 4 of them placed just like that. Alright, let's head back into the upper floor. Now we actually know where to place our pegs. So now I'll quickly reset those. I reset them by selecting all of them and then just placing the option none on all positions. Alright, so now we want here on the middle, we want to have a peg hole. Here on the middle we want to have a peg hole. Here we want to have a peg hole. And here as well. There we go. So now this model is actually already done. We have 4 pegs, the roof won't slid off during play, and it's nice and secured. And as I said, it's so small that we don't need to group it, but if you're interested in how grouping works and how to get a model correctly exported for smaller printers, please check out user guide number 2. I explained it in detail there. Alright, next up, let's have a look at some exceptions to the pegs and magnets system, because it just isn't possible to have them available everywhere, and I will show you where they're not available or where some other models might block them. Our typical example for this are the railings. We have these thicker railings that can be used like a small wall basically. These support the pegs and magnet system, as you can see. However, we also have these smaller railings which are mainly used on the stairs. And they have the issue that they don't support any pegs and magnets. As you can see, there are no options here because these models are just too thin. That is the problem. we can't place any pegs on the bottom here because the models are too thin. They just can't support the system. So more often than you'd think, something like this comes up. I'll just quickly build it. So you have something like the wall of the building here, and then in the floor above it you have a balcony. And of course, such a balcony will be secured by some railings. And this is a typical case where you would just love to have some pegs here. So if you look at the bottom floor, something like this would be perfect to secure this piece of the building. But if you look at this, it is not possible because we cannot place pegs here. I'll quickly show you. We would love to place a peg on this square here, and if we do so, there it is, peg and peg. You can see the railing is completely blocking the whole thing. Of course, what you can do is move it out using the perfectionist controls. So group it, then start the perfectionist controls and move it out far enough for the peg to actually fit. But as you can see, then you'll have a gap between the models, which you then again need to bridge wherever the pegs are not placed, and it's just getting more and more complicated. Believe me, you're better off if you work around it. So in this case, maybe it is possible to place a wall somewhere like here, and then the issue would be solved. You could have two pegs here, which are then connected to the floor tiles, these 4 floor tiles, right? So yeah, this is just one thing to keep in mind. And the last thing I want to mention for this guide is that this is a work in progress, right? We're still in early access as I record this video, and sometimes things happen, and sometimes things are forgotten. And please be patient with us. We are trying to fix everything, but sometimes these things happen. As you can see, this model obviously is meant to have pegs. It is a raised stair, so a stair that allows you to go up the entire height of the floor. And as you can see, these stairs do not have any peg options available. If I go to pegs, no options available, but other than the railings, there's obviously space for them. This is because our modelers and our programmers are 2 separate teams. And sometimes stuff like this happens. The modelers add a model, and the programmers just don't find the time to add the pegs into the database, and yeah, this is just what it looks like. So if you see something like this, please let us know. Tell us what the model is called. You can see the entire name and its code name by hovering over its button. Azure Stairs Middle, TAL, and just send us the information via Discord or via email at info@townsmith.de. Yeah, just something I wanted to let you guys know. This is not really a problem, and it will be fixed soon. And there are a couple of models that are still missing pegs. So I think now you know everything there really is to know about pegs and magnets. It's quite a simple system, and we are looking to expand on the options, so smaller magnet sizes as well. And we also are looking into expanding it onto the sides of the models. So you have a choice to either use OpenLock or to use our pegs and magnet system to connect horizontally as well. Until then, please feel free to like and subscribe. We are releasing more and more guides as the time goes along. And yeah, I will see you next time when we are talking about building blocks, the latest feature of the Townbuilder.